So a lot of people are asking for an African passport and an African residency. So you pick up one passport for Africa that gives you access to African region as an African. And then you pick the premium permanent residency from Africa that's actually livable. And that's the setup that people are seeking. I don't know what this latest fascination with Africa is all about.
That's my case. I'm French and Mauritian. Funnily enough, I'm actually half Mauritian. My mom is Mauritian. My dad is French. So yeah, I used to know Mauritius since I was little. So I've seen Mauritius changing throughout time, and Mauritius becoming more of a developed country and a very nice island to live in as an expatriate and not just as a tourist.
But nonetheless, we got to discuss this. This is a hot topic. This is an interesting topic. First, I'm going to address the quick African citizenship, what really makes sense and what people should look at. And while I'm saying all these things, none of this is immigration advice. You should always consult a licensed professional for this kind of stuff. Or you can alternatively click the link, reach us. We can have a quick chat and we can then get you started with any of these options that I'm presenting. For citizenship, there are two options, there are two pathways for acquiring a quick nationality. One is you do a citizenship by investment program. And what I'm talking about is a country like, let's say, Sierra Leone, Egypt, or Sao Tome and Principe, the latest one. You're looking at a range of from 100 to 300k. If you're looking at Egypt, 300, Sao Tome and Principe are looking at 105 approximately, and then if you're looking at Sierra Leone, you're looking at 140, 150. Although I personally would avoid Sierra Leone program for multiple reasons beyond the scope of this video. But if you're considering a CBI, CBIs are under spotlights. Particularly, a lot of people have been asking about Sao Tome and Principe. Nothing wrong with the country, but that program is run from Dubai. There's a lot of background companies that work on this kind of stuff. So if you are someone who does not care, want to give out your information to Dubai, UAE, all those companies, and you don't mind your home country knowing about all these things, you can look at that program. Not an issue for a lot of people. But some people don't want to expose their data to any third party, any third country, too many companies, too many global entities and stuff like that. They want to have a private legal bond, a private direct connection with their home country, with their new citizenship country, let's say that, and not with their home country. They want to avoid any interaction with the home country legally, and everything has to be kept legal. Your citizenship should be legal. Your citizenship should be awarded or issued by the government entity or the embassy or the consulate of that country. And there are citizenship by exception programs which are not citizenship by investment. A lot of people think that citizenship by investment is the same as citizenship by exception. The ultimate benefit, the citizenship is still the same, but the mechanism or the framework is entirely different. When you're talking about an exception, there's special privileges, there's special circumstances, and you avoid a lot of the standard straightforward requirements because you're a special talent, special merit, special exception to the country that's naturalizing you. So there's a lot of flexibility and direct private connection with the country. Now, are there options in Africa? Yes, there are options in Africa under the CBE. There are countries that naturalize under the CBE. We do specialize in citizenship by exception. And why would one get the exception? It's for speed, it's for flexibility, it's for ease, it's to make sure your citizenship is legal, it's to make sure that you have a private bond. And CBIs are ultra scrutinized. A lot of the Western countries don't like the word investment. If you buy a citizenship, if you do it through investment, they frown upon it, but they're okay with exception, they're okay with merit. If there's a special circumstances, then according to the law of the nation, you need to have, what you really need is to have a framework, right? So you got to check the law. The law should have a provision for this type of exceptional naturalization when you're creating a special benefit to the country. So yes, you have a few options. Either you're doing a CBI or a CBE, you can grab a citizenship from Africa pretty quick. It takes around 30 days to 60 days, realistically speaking, let's say 45 days to 60 days to get a citizenship. So that way you can strike a quick African passport. Now, next I'm going to discuss two of the best permanent residencies that you can grab in Africa and two of our hot selling cakes. But before I get to that topic, if you're new to this channel or if you're a regular viewer, please take a look at your subscription. Make sure you're subscribed. A lot of my existing viewers don't realize that they haven't yet subscribed. So this is the moment. Please take a look. I promise you, the moment there's any change, any breakthrough, any update, any new citizenship, any residency, I promise you would be the first one to be notified. So make sure you are subbed. Now, the two best permanent residencies in Africa. The number one is Mauritius. It's a direct permanent residency for 10 years, indefinitely renewable, or 3 years permanent residency, indefinitely renewable.
Well, I can say about Mauritius, obviously the pros are the weather, tropical island, sunny all year long. Second reason is the fact that the country is at least bilingual. We all speak French and English. We also do speak Mauritian Creole, which is a common language here. And you have also communities from all over the world. We can speak Hindu, we can speak Mandarin, other languages. So there are so many different communities living in Mauritius. It's a very welcoming country. People from Europe are very happy with the fact that, Mauritius is so close to La Réunion Island, which is French, which is part of Europe. So those are the main pros, I would say. And then obviously the warmth and the fact that the warmth of Mauritian people and the fact that its people is so welcoming, and it's a peaceful country, very safe country. People are always very happy when they come here, and Mauritian people also do like foreigners coming here and contributing to the country.
The two qualifying criteria: one is you're over 50, you directly qualify for the 10-year option. You just need to have a savings bank account under that option. You got to put in 2,000 per month for that year, so 24K in that account. The second option in Mauritius is for people who are under 50, right? If you're under 50, then you start a company, you open up a company bank account, and our team on the ground does this all for you. We work with you one-on-one to establish this framework, this structure. If you're looking for tax advantages, then we work with a GBC company. If you're looking for that straightforward business bank account based PR, then we open up your business bank account. You deposit double the amount. So in case of the over 50 option, you're looking at 24K in your own account. You can withdraw this money, you can spend it, you can do whatever you want. It's your account. They just want this money in that account to make sure that you have some funds while you're in Mauritius. And doesn't need to be 24K at one shot. You can keep pushing in money every month. So it's a flexible deal. If you're looking at the business option, then you're putting 50K in that business. You can obviously spend this money for business expenses thereafter. So you're not really gifting or giving any money to anyone. This is effectively a free option, except of course you're paying for your accommodation, your flight costs, and the attorney fee if you're getting legal help. There are two direct options in Mauritius.
Mauritius used to be a French colony, then it became a British colony. So the whole system here, administration, is in English. We do have private schools that are either part of the Cambridge, deliver the Cambridge certificate, or French schools. But this is really what is important, and this is what we see from people coming to Mauritius. They want to have that bilingual country here, and this is what Mauritius can provide with. So definitely people who speak only English would be happy in Mauritius. We do have also a very strong South African community English speaking only, and they do fit very well in the country.
Beautiful option. Before they start charging golden visa fees, this is the opportunity to grab Mauritius for a lifetime. A permanent residency is worth its weight in gold. And talking about gold, if you missed my video on the top 10 gold friendly jurisdictions abroad, you can return and take a look at this video. I've compared 10 options and I've given my best pick from this list. Coming back to the topic, the second permanent residency that's my personal favorite is the South African paper permanent residency. Mauritius is a paper residency. South Africa is a paper residency. A lot of people think, well, it's an unsafe country. They say that if they claim that it's an unsafe country, I think when you're looking for a paper residency, you're looking to spend less time, not more time. And this is through a pure donation, 6,800 USD approximately of donation to the government. You only pay this once you get approved, but you get a lifelong paper permanent residency. This is worth its weight in gold. An amazing jurisdiction, not to live full time, but to have it in your back pocket. And if you're looking for citizenship, you're going to apply after 5 years with minimum physical presence on the ground. This is one of the most flexible options that I've seen. So this is a top hot favorite amongst a lot of our clients at any point in time, right? As I said, if you are looking to strike Mauritius or South Africa, you can click the link, book a call. We can have a quick chat and get you started. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subbed, and catch you in the next one.